Good evening, welcome to Wightlink Raiders TV. We're joined by Wightlink Raiders backup netminder Dan Evans. Welcome, Dan.
Happy to be here.
Good to see you. Obviously, there's one of the few guys we haven't spoken to yet since we've been set up with Wightlink Raiders TV. You obviously take a back seat under the limelight with Matt Colcliffe, obviously being one of the top netminders in the league. How hard do you find that, being tough, obviously being sort of playing behind him, knowing that you're not going to get many minutes, but when he does get injured or gets hurt, you've got to throw him out there. Does your mindset be pretty tough to keep in that situation?
No, not really. I've done it a while now. It's my third season playing with Matty. I learn a lot from him every time we practice and play, so he's probably the best goalie in the league as well, so it's expected. And I'm like, as a young kid, you're not going to get a lot of ice time behind the best goalie in the league, so no, I've done it a while now, so kind of used to it now.
And each season that goes by, you obviously get the summer go by, and you get approached by obviously maybe other teams coming to take on your services. Do you ever think about dropping down to the league below to get more ice time, or would you always continue to sort of think, no, you're quite happy in the higher level and just learning to trade with some of the better, the better not-minders?
Well, I've played Tigers a bit. Like the last few years, I've played a odd game for them, and it's been good to get a bit of ice time. But it's obviously a case of affording to play. But no, I see it as if I've worked hard here for my fourth year. I've worked hard here to try and get more ice time. So if I was to drop down, it'd be like a waste of time here. So I want to stay here, get better, hopefully get more game time, and eventually take over, maybe one day.
And sometimes, obviously, I'm not sure. I think it's this season. You had 2 periods against Milton Keynes in the cup. I think it was the game down here when we hammered them, of course. And you've had previous games where you got thrown in at cup matches. When you go into those sorts of games, are you ready for that, or you get told beforehand, or is this you just get thrown in at the last minute?
Well, Corny always says he can get me when he can, so I just try and stay ready every game, just in case, you never know. I tend to get really nervous before I start a game, like regardless of who we play. If we play against the Tigers in a friendly, I still get really nervous. So going in like randomly out of the blue kind of suits me sometimes, because I don't have the time to get nervous and work myself up. And if I'm nervous, I don't tend to play as well. So going in out of the blue is fine for me. I don't mind it at all.
And if you look at the whole of the league in general, who would you sort of say are a couple of guys you might model your game on, if anyone in particular?
I don't know, I just try and take bits that I see with other goalies that work well. Matty obviously helps me a lot. I've been with him now for this is my third year, so I watch him a lot. There's a lot of other good goalies in the league, obviously the 2 Chalmo goalies, Disco and Invictus, good goalie as well. So I just try and take bits and pieces from everywhere. I love watching a lot on like internet and stuff as well, so bits and pieces, just try and put it all together.
And when you started playing as a youngster, was that the position you went straight into netminding, or did you do it sort of out of necessity?
Yeah, no, I straight into goalie. My next door neighbour, Dean Skins, plays for the Bison now, so I kind of modelled on him a little bit. I always wanted to be a goalie since then. Yeah, I used to watch him play when I was a kid, so yeah.
Okay, brilliant. Well, thanks for joining us. Good luck on the weekend against Randall, and we'll see you again soon.
Thank you very much.
Cheers, Dan.